what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more SMITE Conquest. Today we're going back into ranked, and we're building kind of a weird-looking build that's actually really good. We're building a maximum DPS build on ADC, and we'll talk about it a little bit in the video, but I'll try and not get too distracted because it's ranked, and I actually want to frag. But basically, there have been a couple of Reddit posts recently. Unfortunately, the one that actually has the spreadsheet and talks about what is good and why and dives into the numbers of all the different ADC builds you can possibly do got deleted for some reason. So I was going to link it in the comments. I can't, which kind of sucks. So there's still one that basically talks about similar stuff, but doesn't actually have numbers to back it up quite as much, or at least not a spreadsheet to back it up. So I'll link it. If you guys are interested, I'll put it in like the description and the comments and stuff, and you guys can look at it there. But yeah, unfortunately, the one that actually like provides good evidence of all this stuff isn't there. It's worth noting, just because it's max DPS doesn't mean it's best, because stuff like lifesteal and Atalanta's isn't easy to calculate because the value varies wildly based on the fight, whereas DPS is very easy to calculate. You're just gonna clap Fafnir's face right here. We're gonna get Iza autoed, but yeah, we get to clap him pretty hard. My God. They get level 2 first. We kind of murdered the man, so it doesn't really matter. Speaking of clap, Capri eating some big damage. It's like we got a little 1-for-1 on the map. Not too bad, not too bad. Easy, you want to eat some of these? We're going to basically just out-damage her since we have our 1 and stuff. As well as I think his autos are just a little bit potato. So, like until she's proccing her 1, they're a little bit potato. So we actually out-trade really hard there. Nice, we got a beads. Good blink, man. Love to see that. Juke a little hammer. Do we actually get a killer here? Probably not, right? We got to worry about getting ganked soon, too. Shoutouts to Totem Diff, man. Guan getting that totem feels so good right now. Since we're just constantly... It's not a big mana cost, but we're constantly burning some mana with our 1 at the moment. And it feels so nice to actually... oh, good try, good try. Wanted to go for a little pluck. You want to do this real quick? Get a little baby invade? But the build we're going to be going... Oh, God, they're coming to fight, aren't they? Oh, and Kepri's going to rotate. Okay. Well, chill. We should be fine 1v2, honestly. The build we're going to be going is Leather Cowl, Ikeval, Oboe, which is a really big early power spike and just good in general. Then we're going into Crit, which seems a little counterintuitive. We're going Rage, Deathbringer. Okay. I don't think we get to do much to him here because of Wave. Yeah, we really don't. Nice. Kepri seems to have good intuition, man. I'm actually kind of surprised because this is like a morning ranked game, but he's actually playing really solid. And the reason we're queuing ranked right now is my casuals were terrible. So, like, it was terrible in the opposite direction. I think I only lost 1 game, but like, the other team was getting stomped and I was just getting kind of tired of it. I just want to like play the game. So I like to see Kepri got a brain on him, man. Kepri knows what's up. He's making smart plays and I don't have to like tell him what to do. Which I assume will be true for the other team too, and it'll make things more competitive. Nice, we got the auto cancel, that's big. Plus she had no beads, and honestly Kepri just hit a good pull. But we actually could have killed her without Kepri there, because we had the auto cancel. So nasty, man. Kepri, can I clear the wave? Oh my God. Yeah, we're going... God, Ikeval, Oboe, Rage, Deathbringer, Kin Size. And then we're upgrading Cal into Hunter's Cowl. And it seems really counterintuitive. It is actually the best DPS build in SMITE. Not just for squishies, but for tanks. And that's what was really interesting about the spreadsheet. Nice, we got that. And that's why it's really sad that we can't actually go back and look at that spreadsheet, because it was super interesting. A little bit unfortunate that Kepri took that, but I don't think he meant to anyways. Unless he was trying to... He might have been trying to big brain take the purple... And honestly, it's probably worth in the moment. He might have been trying to big brain take the purple for temporary aura, and that way we do like a little bit more damage really fast. It shouldn't matter. We should get our purple in a sec. But yeah, this build's actually just straight up the best for tanks, for squishies alike. It's the best. One of the things that leads to that is that Spectral doesn't work the way that I think it should, which is kind of silly. But the way Spectral works is it literally reduces 60% of your total bonus damage from crit, and Deathbringer gives you 30% total bonus damage to crit. Which means when you have Deathbringer, it just basically makes Spectral go to 30% reduction, is the way that calculates. Instead of it being, you know, with Deathbringer we do 230% and then Spectral reduces 60% of that total 230%. No, no, no. Why would we do slightly more complicated math when we can just do bad balance and make Spectral kind of worse just because Deathbringer exists? Which is funny because Spectral's still an insane item, but that's kind of the reason this build works as well as it does to some degree. Is that yeah, Spectral a little bit silly with Deathbringer, man. They need to switch that up and make it so that your total crit bonus damage, not just not just actual bonus damage, gets reduced by 60%. But the other thing is just percent pen and smite a little bit weak, man. And you can go XE potentially in a build like this. You can go XE, it can eventually pay off. Generally doesn't end up feeling like it's worth. But it feels like for the most part, instead of going percent pen, you can build items that just increase your damage by a larger amount than the pen that you're reducing, if that makes sense. Which is kind of silly. So like going oboe instead of going like a 10% pen item or something like Atalanta's is going to just give you more damage because the oboe is going to be extra damage. So yeah, you're not getting pen and your autos are doing a little bit less, but then when that oboe procs, it makes up for it, and then you're getting the big value of oboe procs. And that same thing applies for kins, and the same thing applies for crit, and it's kind of ridiculous. And a big reason that this build's viable is that crit is so, even into a literal counter build, even into a tanky spectral build, crit is so good at the moment because you get so much attack speed from items like Ikeball and Oboe and Hunter's Cowl. You can just hit the attack speed cap no problem with an actual crit build, which is wild, man. On an ADC without an attack speed steroid, just building a normal build, you can hit attack speed cap, and that's really dumb, and Hi-Rez needs to fix that. It's part of why ADCs are so OP right now. They've felt OP with not meta builds for the longest time. And now like Zap in SPL has recently started playing basically the same build we're building today. He's done really similar stuff. And yeah, it's absolutely wild how good it is, man. Yeah, he doesn't really need to stay if he wants. I don't really care too much if he lingers since their support's lingering anyways, but I really don't care if he stays. Because we are absolutely chilling. By the way, one thing, Xbalanque is a super vulnerable character into certain matchups. One thing, if you guys want to play him and you're playing him in ranked, given you might not have control, I would highly recommend banning Fenner. I first picked him like an absolute Chad, but then banned Fenner later. Yeah, Fenner absolutely dumpsters Shiba. Like, so does Nem, so does Suku. It's kind of ridiculous. That is one thing worth noting. Since we're playing him in an actual rank game, I did try and get rid of some absolute spooky counter junglers because they can do some crazy work. God, Kali's 3-in-1, man. Come on, boys. I keep having games where Kali's get fed early game, and I don't get it. She's so bad early game. Think we just out-trade because of her too? It's fine, we got her ult. We got her ult, we take those. Fafnir's coming for a gank, so unfortunately we don't get to keep trading for now. Unlucky, man. I don't think it's a bad beads, because we shouldn't need beads too much for the rest of their team, I don't think. So I honestly think it's an okay trade. Okay, well, I might have spoken too soon. I might have spoken a little too soon. Oh my god, man, I didn't expect that gank there. I thought Fafnir would come, but it's really unlucky we didn't see Kali on the map when we did see. How did we not see Kali on the map? Where did she come from? I think she just like met up with Fafnir. Maybe she invaded red? I don't know. She came from a weird ass angle. Oh, big heal, man. What a play from Guan. Heals out of the execute so they can clap him. That was kind of dirty. Well done, man. All right, we should get a farm Iza 1v1, which it's actually pretty early in the game for that. Iza's insanely good in this beginning stage of the game. It's probably matchup dependent. She's situationally best ADC at this stage of the game, I think, because she just gets to clear with autos and her attack speed stims OP. But I think we actually win our 1v1 against her. I think we can just outplay it. But the spooky thing is her attack speed stim into ult does a lot of burst, and we can't quite match that burst. So we gotta overtime poke her a little harder with our 1 and our 2. Since we have just straight up team fight ult instead of single target burst ult. Oh my god, Jean clapping, my man. She finished anything? No. Yeah, so we'll hit a little bit harder with our 2 right there than she does, but she just gets to auto through creeps, and we can't keep trading at that point, which is a little bit awkward. But as we get later, it'll matter less. Okay, she's going to do oracles. We'll do our purple. It'll also be interesting to see. I think she's going to build same as we are in the early game, but we'll have to see. If she goes Atalanta's or something, we'll get the big oboe power spike, and we'll look to make use of that. These guys are so salty, man. I want to mute all of them, but I'm just not reading what they're saying instead. Damn. I was hoping we could, I wanted to get her ult and dash through it so that we could maybe outplay, but it wasn't quite a good enough trade for that. Well, we didn't get the ult is the big thing, but then we couldn't keep trading anyways. So we waste ult there. It really doesn't matter. Our ultimate absolutely sucks at this stage. It's something, if we see a big team fight, we can chuck ult in certain situations and it might be helpful, but it's super situational. All right, Kali's going to look to gank. We'll have beads. We have an Osiris on red. Hopefully we are fine and don't get one shot. They actually could go for gold. Looks like they're not, but they could. We're not going to be leveling the 1, by the way, just because Death's Toll sucks compared to Cowl, and I don't want to have to run out of mana just by pressing 1. So we are leveling the other abilities instead, even though the 1's really good.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I could use a boy. There we go. We got Khepri coming in too. Should get her ultimate right here. Nice. Oh, Cyrus, man. Come on, dude. You didn't hit her. Why didn't he hit her? That should have just been a kill. That actually really sucks, man. I literally, I think we played that basically perfect. We autoed her the moment she came out of ult. We couldn't reach the next one. And he just didn't follow it up, really. You gonna jump at some point? I didn't even do him because I just thought he would jump. So he just ate half his health bar. I guess that's fine. Hopefully we get this. Hopefully no Raijin yoink. Nice. I actually I guess I should have taken that. I didn't realize it was upgraded, but it's whatever. Damn, look at these salty boys in the chat. My God. All right, we're going to grab purple. I think that'll give us level 12, and then we'll go back to base. I really wish it's a minor thing. I don't think it's like worth changing the ability. I really wish Xbalanque ADC actually hit the back creep, man. It's kind of annoying that it just like absolutely dumpsters the sides and that's it. That's just all it does. All right, we can't afford T1 crit quite yet. So we are on a big power spike. Oh, she is going into either Atalantis or Silver Branch, which is actually going to give her less value for now. Eventually it'll be better. It'll continue to scale up over the course of the game, but Atalantis is more of a team fight item and Silver Branch is more of a later game item. She will get a little bit of value out of it already just because Iza has an absurd attack speed steroid, but our Oboe should do a lot more work and we'll have a lot of poke, which will be nice. Okay, let's try and plop some wards down if we can so Kali doesn't farm me. I'll actually give up wave real quick for this. Yeah, please no farming. Man, why is there gotta be a Fafnir here? I kind of think it's funny when people, given, I don't know, maybe it makes sense, but when people call out, like, be careful, and it's like somebody 2 feet away on a ward, I think that's funny, man. It's like, you think I don't know? The guy that's, like, farming this camp right next to me? Yeah, I know. I'm chilling. Trust me, I'm not gonna go bot mode, boys. Yeah, look at those oboe procs. Oh, baby. Stop it. I think this Aegis should be massive value if Kali tries to dive again, by the way. I think it'll be really helpful that we got that second active going. So the boys know. They could honestly be ganking that, but right now they're just chilling in mid. Actually, it would have been really good if they rotated on that, and then we could have dropped an ult. That's okay. Easy, you coming back at some point? Is she gonna gank mid or something? Maybe she backed, I don't know. Yeah, it should be purple for us. No, did she just take forever to do it? I guess she just took forever to do it. Okay.
Ultimate is ready.
Honestly, I thought she would have had it done already. Okay, we're going to drop an ult in mid since Osiris is ganking. Should hopefully provide some value. It's kind of hard to tell how much value Xbalanque ult provides all the time. Iza might be rotating. She might just be backing. Either way, it's not worth us rotating. Yeah, we'll just keep farming it up, man. While we get the chance. While we're gank free. Yeah, that's her in mid. Oh my god, they actually got cleaned up by it too. That sucks. I don't know how much it mattered because then solo came over as well. Yeah, we don't want to rotate on that. They could have just not fought. They were real pushed up. But honestly, it's not too bad of a fight, so I think it's okay. Yeah, they forced like a potential 3v5 in mid, which is real greedy. Luckily, it didn't go too bad. It looks like Zhang put in a lot of work. But like Guan died in solo, so solo rotated, and then Iza was potentially rotating. So I don't know why they went for that. But we get tower for Pyro, which isn't too bad, and we get our rage done off of that. Got some juicy farm. Alright, so now that we got crit going, I think we should actually be able to box her pretty hard. The big downside is Rage is not stacked yet, and Rage gets way, way better as we stack it. But either way, we already have enough attack speed. These crits are going to be pretty fat. Like, we're 1.9 attack speed. She's going to be at the cap a lot of the time. But when we crit, we're just doubling that damage, and we've got the oboe proc. So I think we actually just straight up do more, which is pretty nice. Yeah, she's just got charge bow right now. It's not too much. All right, you want to go? Huh?
I'll gank. Left lane. Be careful.
Man, I actually thought she'd turn right there. There we go. We got our little... Oh, okay. I think we could outrun her here. Nice. That should be our ultimate. Good. Let's go, baby. Good rotation from Khepri. We would have lived either way, but that's really good that we get her ult. And we get her blink. Oh my god, we get like everything. Nice. That was actually a really good fight. We pre-beads her stun, which was huge there. Ended up getting a lot of value. Kali, blink ult, Iza ult. What's the other Kali active? Beads? I don't know if she beads or not. Yeah, I think we just straight up get a do gold here.
Enemy spotted.
They don't really have a good way to secure it either. I really want to jump on her face, man. I don't think we get to, though. Damn, I really wish... Why didn't they go on Fafnir, dude? If they just went on him and, like, CC'd him at all, I think we just kill him. You really shouldn't have been there. Yeah, like, now we're doing it real late, but... Like, he was in such a terrible position. Hell, Guan, you getting cheeky, man. Getting a little too cheeky for my taste.
Spotted.
Nice. How's the game going so far? Looks like everybody's doing fine. Nobody's like feeding real hard or anything. Oh god. Why are they fighting here? I don't know why they just like ran in the jungle against our team while we're grouped. I don't know. Maybe they didn't realize that the team was still grouped. It was so random. I literally left because there was no reason for them to keep fighting. We just had pressure and they just fought anyways. Like, I don't know why their team would run at us and not just run off looking for farm. Although, given it might have just been Kali getting really greedy. Alright, so we'll start working on our Deathbringer next. It's going to be a while before we actually get to wrap it up. But it's going to be some fatty damage, and so far they're not working on any Spectrals. So I think we'll actually end up getting it done before they have a Spectral, and we're going to absolutely shred some tanks. Because why build Pen when you can just crit super fat? It just doesn't add up. Iza, what's up?
Be careful. Be right back.
Oh, we got it. Let's go, baby. That's that BM value. That's that just getting mildly outplayed value. Now we're in her head. Maybe. I don't know. She might not care. Doesn't really matter that much. Alright, so this item's ass. We get almost no value out of the T2. And then obviously once we get Deathbringer done, we get a ton of value. Which is one of the things with this build and crit in general is that we're getting way weaker power spikes in these points. When we're getting that T2 item, it's so much worse than the T2s from the other items. And then we have to wait a lot longer to finish it because the items are more expensive, especially the Deathbringer. So we're stuck on a shit item instead of finishing a good item. Nice, we should have outrun her stun right there. And then I think we just get a killer. Then we just dumpster them all. It's so easy. Oh my god, we just trashed them, man. And that was at a weak point in the build, too. That's when we're waiting on that Deathbringer money. Oh my god, we played... That might have been actually perfect. It really might have. We kited Kali really hard. We Aegis'd her when she got melee range and ult. And then we just turn on her, kill her, and then turn on Iza and kill her too. Oh my god. And we got like every active we could as well. I will say I might have wasted the beads. I don't know if people are ganking me, so that's why I'm going to back here. I don't see anybody on fire. Oh my god, man. Played them dirty. By the way, one thing that's nice for Shiba, we get so much extra power out of our passive. It's kind of gross for the, I wouldn't even say it matters for crit that much, but for the, like, it gave all oboe early game, if we stack up our passive fast enough, we get a lot of bonus power, man. You can really feel it. I don't know how much it actually matters because we don't have an attack speed steroid, but it's something where it feels really nice on the autos. Our autos are so solid. It's kind of ridiculous. All right. Well, boys are pushing super hard. We'll go meet them. We don't have active, so we do have to actually be a little bit spooked in these fights. Like if Kali, I don't know, we should have Kepriel, but if Kali just like jumps on me, stuns me, we might just get blown up, which would suck. What's up, boys? How's it going over here? Nice, we've actually, I think I've played this game really well so far. Our one death was just kind of an unfortunate gank. Or we just happened to be 3-man dove when it just looked like it'd be Fafnir. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to push this, I think. We have a ridiculous advantage here. I'm gonna be hitting so fat, too. Okay, I think we'll just focus Phoenix. Because they're really deep. Oh, boys, don't make me tank, Phoenix. There we go. Yeah, if I could not tank it, that'd be good. Oh my god, minions, please. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. Yeah, that fight actually didn't go as well as I thought it would, just because they dove a little deep and we ended up tanking a lot of Phoenix. Probably should just be dipping and resetting here. We still got a decent amount of FG. Maybe do gold? Might be worth. We already got to run back anyways. It'll be pretty fast. Another thing to note with the crit build is we actually melt, not like Phoenixes, but we absolutely melt. I guess I'll just do purple. It's about to spawn. But we absolutely melt like Fire Giant and Gold Tier with our crits. The crits are so much better than the bow build for melting these objectives. You know, since it's not like FG can build Spectral. Oh, that'd be kind of funny. Damn, I'm surprised she didn't go for me there. I actually was like trying to bait a little bit since our actives were back up. Okay, I'm tempted to farm up a little bit more there and just finish our kins, but we'll just hold it off. Because I really don't think we need the Cal that much. It'll be nice for the extra attack speed. I don't know, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better actually. Just getting the Shoguns if you want to get Silver Branch. It probably won't matter enough. Is it worth? I don't know if it's worth. I think it's similar. I think we'll just go kin still. All right, hopefully we get a push right here. We don't have too much FG left, so I don't think we get to go for another Phoenix. Okay, Achilles is pretty overextended. Get out of here, Kali. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, we should get a little right tower, and then I think we just kind of reset for a bit, probably. I don't know, having Achilles down, we might get a push anyways, just push 5v4. Maybe it'll be good. Now look at how hard we hit Achilles there, though. Given he doesn't have the Spectral yet, and he should really be going Spectral. But he's got a lot of prot. We just absolutely melt through him with our 0% pen. With our actual 0% pen. Man, stop it. I'm just trying to do my thing, hit some Phoenix. Are they actually going to let us end? It shouldn't be easy to end right now. There we go. There's the Kali. Damn, we're getting absolutely kit dumped on. Damn, I don't get a revive with Kepriel? Really? Damn. We're gonna die here. Oh, we almost killed Raijin. Oh my god. If I wasn't getting body blocked, we'd kill him, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think that end was a little greedy. I think we did about as much as we could. It was just kind of greedy. But it's fine. We have 2 Phoenixes down. They're Titans super low. It's not that bad. Unless, actually, if they get FG, it's bad. But I don't think they do. See, we actually might... I think we're going to sell this off for a Silver Branch just because we're actually going to have money. And that'll be better. Normally, I think Kid's going to be a little better, but Kepri does have the Shoguns, and then that way we actually get to finish our tier 3 item for what should be our final push. Yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit. I definitely think, generally speaking, the actual best build a lot of times is probably going to include an Aussie. I don't think building max DPS is necessarily best. But it is really solid, man. Just doing as much as you possibly can. That is very much what an ADC tends to want to do. But I think having that lifesteal to sustain a little bit provides a lot of value. And actually, in that exact fight, if we had Aussie instead of Oboe, sure, we have a weaker fight early game. And sure, we do less DPS in fights, but we actually get Aussie back up a lot of HP, and we might have just actually like ended the game right there if we had Aussie. I'm not totally sure.
I'm on my way.
All right, I think we just get to do this. Because it should be bad for them to try and fight. Should have some fire creeps. Oh, whoops, I thought that was it. That's a mana pot, not a sentry ward. Okay, we don't have secure here. This might be really bad. Is it just free FG? Okay, it's just for, okay. Just free FG, I guess. We actually had nobody to secure it there. I don't know. Is it secure if you just DPS like 2k a second? That might be secure. Just be an ADC forehead. I wonder if we can catch Kali with his ult. Oh my god, does she actually die here, man? She pops ult. That's, you know, practically same thing. Wow, she actually dies. What a goof. Raijin, stop it. Yeah, look at the damage on this Achilles. Oh my god, he has a family. Oh my god. That's so gross. But yeah, he didn't have Spectral. Man should have had Spectral. But even with that Spectral, we still would have been doing... God, what's the numbers? I'm trying to think. It's going to be so hard to math. We should have been doing, I think, around 280 or so, right? Maybe 300? I think it might have been closer to 300, I think. We still would have been doing like 300 on auto. So it's a big nerf. It still would have been a lot of damage. Still would have hit super hard. But anyways, that was our little ADC video for you guys. Probably the last one in a while, because I've been, you know, ADC is not normally what we play on the channel, and especially in ranked, I haven't been trying to play it. Oh my god, though. Look at that damage we do on this dumbass roll. This roll is so OP right now. We did 31k that game, and a lot of that game was just us farming lane. It wasn't even like we had a wild early game or anything like that. We just got late game and did absolutely absurd damage. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.